So Ray's fan is back now. Let's hope that he's around this time. Hello, unmute yourself. Hello, hello.
Hi, sir. Can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah, we can hear you loud and clear. And your icon is here. Ray is here. Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, I'm a fan of yours as well. But this time, since Ray is around, I think
But you are a bigger
I was
fan
very
of
happy.
Ray.
And
You are making me
Well,
jealous now. Yeah,
well, Ghalib, he may be a fan of me, but I'm a fan of you. So kind of,
I'm also a fan of you, Ray. So
you're on top. You're on top of the tree.
This caller, your fan, is making the others jealous. He just called Mr. Ghalib Kamal his a fan and yourself. But what about the others? I mean, are we the enemies or what?
Oh, we love you.
love you. Yeah.
actually,
Okay. So
if I say honestly, I'm a bigger fan of Ghalib Kamal, and next I am fan of Haris, and Ray comes third. But since it was a pleasant
I've just
surprise to
been.
have
This is
Ray today,
the quickest demotion I have seen in history. Like in about
I
less
told you,
than
man.
10 seconds.
I knew this is going to come. I knew this is going to come in.
Oh, this is brilliant. We love you too, and it means the same to me that you love
now you
Ghalib
are
and Haris.
embarrassing me. You are embarrassing me here. Okay. So Ray's fan, what you want to say? Yeah.
yeah, I'm so sorry about that. I just wanted to
No,
say
we're just
whatever I
kidding.
wanted to say. It was honestly, yes, sir. So I just wanted to say a few words about the stream you did on the L type of slavery. You know what I'm talking about. L type of slavery in Urdu, the Urdu word L. So I just wanted to say that Ghalib Sarkar, thank you so much about that stream, because I can see that this stream is going to generate a lot of effect on the Muslims, because now I was fortunate enough to have left all this crap a long time ago, but I'm convinced that if I were a believer right now, if I would, this is going to be something that would change me. I mean, even if I was a believer, I think I'm convinced that this would have changed me, because it's really very powerful, and it is going to change a lot of minds. The other thing which would have changed me probably was your stream with the debate with that guy, the expert in 50 Shades of Grey, that guy. So that was also
Yeah.
a
Yeah. Yeah.
wonderful
Yeah.
piece. Yeah, so that would have changed me. So I just have to I just have few words to say. I'm saying that, okay, if you if you think that there are so many rules and regulations and procedures and do's and don'ts about that L type of person in your religion, okay, that's all right, but I'm not interested in that fuckery. I'm just interested in knowing that your religion did not say these sentences. Okay,
Right.
all of you, please listen to me. Whatever you do, just stop doing this thing. I mean, please, for fuck's
Yep.
sake, don't make people slave. From now onwards, no slaves at all. If this would have been said, if
Right
this
here.
were said, yeah,
Yep.
we would at least appreciate that, yes, you had the balls to call the devil out, but you failed to do that, and now you are left with this crap which you have to defend in so many ways, and you have to go just round and round in circles, and you are failing to defend in front of reasonable people. Of course you have answers, but those answers are all just piece of shit, just nonsense. So please grow a pair of balls, and please call the devil out. Have these balls to say that, yes, we allowed this type of slavery, this type of inhumane thing. So that's what I just wanted to say.
Yeah. Very
Yeah.
well
So
said.
now I have, Ray's fan. Now I have uploaded this presentation, the whole presentation as one video. So it's 4 hours long, and you guys can use it anywhere. I've also said it to everyone that if you use clips from that video, even if the Muslims use clips from that video, I'm not going to send a copyright strike to anyone. Even if Yasser Wajdi plays my whole stream and gives an answer, I'm not going to send him a send him a strike. No, I'm not going to give him a strike. I want these guys to answer it now. And I'm hoping that maybe in the
Ghalib,
next
Ghalib, the point is that it's been almost 2 weeks now, and they haven't responded back, at least to start
no,
off your
it's
first
not
one.
been 2 weeks. Not been
Not
2
the
weeks.
first one. The first one. I
The
think it's
first,
almost.
but Wajdi Saab said that he would give the answer once the second one is out. So let's hope that in this week or maybe the next week, he could be busy, we don't know. Yeah.
But you know what, I agree with the caller. What the caller said. You know what, I always find it. Why do you need to come up with arguments to defend it? I rather think that someone who's Muslim, who just accepts it as it is theoretically more intellectually honest from his world point or her world view than someone who's coming up with solutions and coming up with, I don't know, like whatever mental jargon or these gymnastics. I mean,
It's very hard for them, Dali, because the problem is how would they show that their prophet is the perfect moral example if they accept that he had slaves and he profited from slaves and the slave women were being raped in front of his eyes. So let me just give me 1 second to read the super chats here. Usman Ayub is here and he said even the Puftis and Lolvis are fans of Ray. So your Puftis and Lolvis, Ray, this is your dialogue as well. I think you should make a T-shirt or maybe make a ringtone about this as well. So yeah, yeah, it's also becoming very. This catchphrase is also very good. Puftis and Lolvis. So Rizi is saying I admire Stoic and Gulzar well besides Ghalib. Yeah, exactly. Stoic and Gulzar bhai is he is always the star of the show whenever he goes anywhere to anyone's stream. He always brings a lot of things, and he's a package that everyone wants. So he's funny, he's witty, he's always he has a lot of energy. Gulzar bhai has a lot more energy than me, let me tell you this.
He was on. He was on with your buddy, who you made famous, by the way, yesterday.
Yeah, you keep blaming me for that all the time.
but how did it go, Ray? I saw him, but I didn't listen to the whole thing. How did it go yesterday when he was there?
Well, the guy. I mean, I'm not even going to use his name, but he's just so smug,
You can use his name, no
and
problem.
he thinks that I don't know if I'm capable enough, Ghalib. I don't think I am enlightened enough
Hey, guys,
Morani Saab.
which stream you're talking about? You call him smug. Which stream are you talking about, please? I missed
I'll
it.
share it. I will share it. But Gulzar was on with these folks, the anti-apostasy squad. So that's why I've created the anti-apostasy squad. So let's see them create an anti-apostasy squad, and then we'll just keep going.
And
yeah, but
you will get an infinite regression of anti.
right. So like with the Americans, they created the anti-missile missile. So we Ghalib is the anti-missile missile. But Gulzar was on with this gentleman, and they were talking about basically whatever Gulzar said. The response was atheists have killed a lot of people. Pol Pot was an atheist. Stalin was an atheist. You people have blood on your hands. Total just lies.
But
lies,
that's such an old
fabrication.
argument. That's such an like, okay, even if they were, it doesn't matter. Like,
Yep.
it's such an old argument, and all those killings were done mostly by communists. By the way,
Correct.
That was a communist ideology, and
Absolutely.
we all think the communist ideology is like the worst thing that can ever happen. I think
Communism
it's somewhere that's
is a
worse than
religion.
Islam. Yeah.
Dali, communism is a religion. Fascism is a religion. When you look, atheism is, a lot of these people don't understand. Atheism is a rational position. An atheist generally comes to that conclusion by contemplating and reflecting and studying and educating themselves. And that's when they realize, I don't believe in God. Now, putting yourself, replacing God with you or an ideology, how is let's kill 1 million Jews rationalist? How is put people in gulags rationalist? How is committing genocide rationalist? And when did Hitler say that I am an atheist? When did Hitler say I'm an
Hitler
atheist?
was a Catholic. Hitler was a Catholic.
Absolutely. Hitler
These
worked
guys
with the Catholic
just
Church.
not stop lying about it. He
Nope.
was a Catholic, and Hitler was even very closely affiliated with Muslims as well.
Oh yeah,
You
because
know that
Muslims
the
love the Jews.
Mufti Azam of Jerusalem was very close with him, and
Yep.
even Palestinians there was a Palestinian platoon that was participating in the war on Hitler's behalf. So
Yep.
this is what was happening with him. So Ray's fan, do you have anything else? Hello, Ray's fan. Hello.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. Yeah. So I just have one more sentence to add. I want to say that even if those guys, Hitler, Mao, Stalin, and all these, even if they were non-believers or whatever, they are not our burden. We do not inherit their ideas. If we don't have to defend them, just like you have to defend your people, because it is said in your books. We are not here to defend anyone for that matter. We don't defend America. We don't defend Australia or any other country. I mean,
Exactly.
you
You,
remember
you, you know,
the
yeah. There's one more thing. Sorry, that those guys did. Okay, Hitler did for 5 years the massacre, whatever, 6 years, you can say it. Stalin did for 30 years. For yours, going on for 1400 years. How do you quantify the impact on so many people, women, half of them? Like there's, like even if you just go by percent, it's just insurmountable. Like the effect that Islam or other religions have done is far more than what those guys have done.
Agreed.
In terms of like, the compound effect, as you call it.
Agreed. And you don't have to go back 1400 years, Dali. Just go back to 2014. Look at all the bloodshed by ISIS and ISIL in Syria and in Iraq, and the murders and the tortures and the genocides. This happened 8 years ago. 8 years ago. This didn't happen in this 9th century, the 10th century. The Islamic history is full of bloodshed, civil wars, whether it's Shia Sunni, the first fitnas, or any of the conflicts. I mean, the fact of the matter is that there has not been any major world war inflicted upon the Muslims by the Western powers. Both the world wars were fought by European powers, but Muslims have this sense of being wrong, this sense of being just they're traumatized by something. I don't know what, but no Western power has ever. I mean, if you talk about the Iraq War, that's obviously again something that we all condemn. I was there when they were about to go to war. Tens of thousands of people marched in Washington. Tens of thousands of people marched in Chicago. We all protested it, but they didn't listen to us because Congress decided, we're going to take preemptive action. And George W. Bush himself, look this up, Ghalib. I don't know if you've seen it. The ultimate Freudian slip. He basically admitted that it was a giant F up.
Yeah,
So-
Iraq war is such a dumb thing because it all the mess that's been in Iraq afterwards, even in Syria, is because of that war. Even like ISIS wouldn't come in if there was no war in Iraq.
Huge mess.
Yeah, it's like and you gave Iraq to Iran in a plate. Yeah, so
terrible foreign policy, absolute disaster for him.
Okay.
And when George W. Bush, sorry, go ahead, Ghalib.
Okay, Ray's fan, we'll move on. And thank you very much for coming. Do come again. Yeah, okay. See you around.
all right. Thank you very much. Bye bye.
Okay,
thank you.
I